Hi, my name is Shannon Henry, and this is my vulnerability assessment of Stuart Smith's Ubuntu 18.04 LTS server and Windows Server 2019 for ISA 4220 Fall Semester 2019 System Security 2. As you can see here, he does have all of the services up and running. For the Windows server, this includes the firewall, the HTTPS service through IIS, the SMTPS service through IIS, and the DNS service through IIS. And then for the Ubuntu server, this includes the firewall through IP tables, AppArmor, HTTPS through Apache, POP3S through Dovecoat, SMTPS through Postfix, IMAP-S through Dovecoat, DNS through Bind, the database through PostgreSQL, and SSH through OpenSSH. So this vulnerability assessment was conducted with a scan through Greenbone. Greenbone's a service that will scan the two servers for any vulnerabilities, and you can specify a threshold for which you are okay with, and then it will scan for anything that's above that threshold. It also gives feedback and then assigns numeric values according to the severity of the vulnerabilities that it finds. So overall, his machines were pretty secure. The Greenbone scan only found one vulnerability over our specified threshold on his Ubuntu 18.04 LTS server, which was for the SMTP service over port 587. This port provides SMTP that's over SSL or TLS encryption, and basically the vulnerability that was found was a weak cipher suite that was being permitted. You can see the name of the cipher suite here. And this cipher suite is specifically weak to brute force attacks where people can just try every combination and eventually guess it. And this vulnerability was ranked as a medium severity or a numeric value of 4.3. So basically, as I had mentioned previously, this cipher suite that was available was weak to brute force attacks. Again, that means that a potential adversary could guess every possible encrypted key that there could be and guess the correct one. I think specifically in less than 10 years was the qualifier for a medium severity one. So if they could guess it in less than 10 years, that would be an issue. And that was the case here. So for a business, this is particularly important because if the key that encrypts the mail servers is unencrypted, then all of the mail sent to and from the company could be available to a potential adversary and could cause a substantial loss of intellectual property for that business in particular. So the remediations for this issue are actually pretty simple. You would go into the postfix file at the main.cf postfix file, which postfix hosts the SMTPS service on this server. So you would go in here and you would want to ensure that this specific cipher suite is not permitted. So on the list of TLS high cipher suites, you can add the line exclamation mark and then the list out the specific cipher suite, which this one was TLS underscore RSA underscore with underscore seed underscore CBC underscore SHA. And this will prevent this cipher suite from being used. Just for some extra protection, it would be good to add the two lines exclamation mark TLS v1.0 and exclamation mark TLS v1.1 to the SMTPD TLS mandatory protocols and SMTPD TLS protocols lines. These would ensure that TLS 1.0 and TLS 1.1 are not actually in use at all. And then also just to set the SMTPD TLS mandatory ciphers to high, this will make sure that only the highest security ciphers are available for use. And that's basically it that would need to be done to secure this server. Thanks so much for watching and have a good one.